The Associated Press has reported 6 people have died because of this storm, and Governor Andrew Cuomo declared a state of emergency for all of New York.
More than 1 million power outages are reported across 9 states, and airlines have canceled more than 2,700 flights so far today.
Let's get the latest on Winter Storm Nika and bring in our storm specialist, Dr. Greg Postel.
Hey, thanks, Paul. You know, I'm watching on the radar. Still a raging snowstorm across parts of northern New York State and central and northern New England. The southern part of New England, the good news is it looks like it's really beginning to wind down. Look at the radar pictures that I've got for you. Show you basically no precipitation really in earnest across parts of Jersey, Pennsylvania, maybe a few scattered snow showers from here and there, but nothing to write home about. But different story entirely across central New York State and the Adirondacks, Green and White Mountains, and the mountains of western Maine. It continues on with very heavy snow. Visibilities here are less than a quarter of a mile and accumulation rates in excess of 1 inch per hour. To the southwest across southeastern Pennsylvania, they got absolutely clobbered with an ice storm. And you can see some of these numbers here. Wayne, Pennsylvania had reported 1/2 inch of ice accumulation, actually accretion. And the idea is that all of these dots represents a storm report for significant icing. And you can see who just got it big time, and these are locations, many of them have reported 1/2 inch of ice accumulation. So this was a big ice storm for Pennsylvania, parts of Maryland, and northwest Jersey. It also, Nika, has been a big snowstorm across much of the Northeast. Look at some of these numbers come in Boston. Now, as of 1 o'clock Eastern, they had 9.7. They have more than that on the ground now. These numbers are going to be updated very soon, and you'll see some higher numbers, especially across parts of New York State, including Albany. When is it going to end? Well, it's going to be a few more hours across northern New England there, where they'll still get heavy snow. But to the south, it's really going to break apart, say along I-90, Mass Pike, and southward from there, where the precipitation will break apart later on this evening as a drier northwest flow kicks in and ends everything from west to east. And Nika heads out over the Atlantic. How much more snow is another question. Are we going to get on top of what you've already gotten? Look at these numbers here, 5 to 8 across parts of northern New England. And that, again, is going to be relegated to locations north of, say, I-90. There in southern New England, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey, you are done with the snow, and that is good news. And I think the ice, at least for a while. So hang tight, and we'll talk about the possibility of maybe some weekend snow coming up in a little bit. Guys, back to you.